My good peoples, man. It's your boy BAJATAAY, and we back with another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. It's the part 2 of the Lil Durk indictment being picked up by the feds, man. And yeah, make sure y'all, if y'all have not already, go subscribe to my other channels, my dog page and my vlogging channel. I'll leave a link in the video, and I'll leave a link in the description. Follow my social medias. I'll leave them in the description, and I'll put it on the screen. But with all that being said, man, we'll go ahead and get into the video. Part 2.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Me though, he understand with his head down like he don't know me though. It ain't no point in getting no lawyer if your homie talk. I don't even ask when it come to cash, they catch him blasting.
So with that being said, Durk, if it ain't no need that one of your homies told, bro, because I guarantee you somebody in your group told on you or leaked some type of information as to how the feds was able to come and pick you up, pick the homies up, or got any information that y'all did it or that you had any association with it. Well, it's not hard to figure because you know your homie just died and then this happened. So, but yeah.
Jam, get at that jam, I give him 50 and gotta ask again.
So y'all grew up together, but like when was one of your first memories of Smurf?
Niggas better play slow. I don't want no niggas who you catch, I want the one I pay for. We on this
conditions, nigga, you big, that's not you.
Talk to him, cuz.
You're not what going through, so just hold on and keep going. Because I'm telling you, man, I can name 20, 30 niggas and my homies is dead. I'm here, though. And I'm going to say some shit that, like, this is documented. You know, I got a TED Talk. I forgave my brother's killer. And I'm saying it to say this. Nigga that killed my brother, my brother died in my grandma's arms. In that fucking house that we grew up in. Nigga shot my brother, he ran to the house. He died in Nanny arms when she opened the door. So I'm telling you this, some real shit. If I ain't let that shit, I won't be right here today. I won't be here for my niece and my nephews. Me and Gil won't be doing this. Y'all won't know me. I won't be able to give y'all this game. But I had to leave. I had to let it go, nigga. I started to grow. And I started to glow. And now I'm here today, and it was hard in them. And I'm talking about this my big brother, nigga. I shared the cell with him. I shared the bed with him when we was this little Steve. But I can tell you one thing. Now I'm out here taking care of his daughter, paying for her to go to school, taking care of my nephew, taking care of my mama and my grandmama.
Talk to him. Sure.
Because I forgave my brother killer, but you know, I understand. I understand what y'all going through. But I love all you young niggas in here. And I mean that shit. I love you niggas, man. And I hope y'all make it out. I hope y'all make it, man.
See, Wallow speaking that facts, bro. Like when you come from a city like Philly, Baltimore, DC, New York, Chicago, any city like that, then now where I live at in Florida, Miami, well, I don't live in Miami, but Miami, Orlando, Jacksonville. I mean, these places is getting treacherous, bro. Like it's getting crazy out here. I just not noticed the D thing changed, but yeah, man. But for real, man, like it's getting treacherous out here, and they killing these dudes. It's still, even when Wallow was young, he talking about he watched his older brother get killed, and his brother died in his grandma's arms, bro. It's crazy. That's crazy. Like, and it happens all the time, bro. This isn't nothing new. This isn't something that's just happened in the, you know, since 2015 or something. This is like Wallow was young when this happened. You feel me? But go ahead and get into it.
And he like
straight up, man.
It's so crazy. Yeah, this motherfucker really dropping tears for this. Like
facts.
Shit for real. Like
fam, this part 2 of what some would say of a Chicago rapper who was tricked out of his position by his fans. Now, it's been a lot of confusion since I put out part 1. The rapper wasn't arrested, allegations has been made, but also attempts to flee, the indictment, I have it, which I'll later discuss, but also more information being presented. Now, a lot of this information, fam, I'm gonna need you guys to come with your own conclusion. I'm here to present the facts, but we all know 2 + 2 = 4. Now, out the gate, I wanna say this. For those who saying the indictment is not made until Lil Durk has been arrested, that's false. In order for a warrant for your arrest to be made, a judge has to sign off on the alleged indictment, or
I don't know who believes that that's true, that Lil Durk has to be picked up first, but that is not how this system works, bro. It's not how the system works. First, in order for them to come pick you up, they have to have a warrant for you. And in order for them to have a warrant for you, somebody had to have proof or said that you have done something to them or that they know something about, give them some information about something that they got a case on. You feel me? So y'all better learn what y'all talking about before y'all jump out in these streets thinking y'all just, go do something, get away with it, and they not gonna have a warrant for you if they get some information on it. So somebody within these groups of people that Lil Durk hang out with or his homies, somebody done said something to help the feds get what they needed to pick Durk up. It's just that simple.
The jury, behind closed doors, has to make a decision on whether or not you should be prosecuted. Now, we also should know this. There's been an alleged rat in this indictment already, according to social media. Now, I'm going to talk about this guy who they naming, and I want you guys to let me know if you guys feel he's an informant or not. But I also want to note out one more thing. The feds don't have picks. Sean Combs, a.k.a. P. Diddy, was just arrested weeks ago. A mogul for over 30 years. And if they not gonna cut him no slack, they definitely won't be cutting Lil Durk no slack, unless it's beneficial. Now, my hopes for this video...
Just like I said in the last video, man. They didn't cut Diddy no slack. They didn't cut Casanova no slack. They still working on Young Thug case. Suge Knight. I mean, you take it all the way back, bro. They not cutting these guys no slack, bro. So Lil Durk ain't gonna be nothing special. He not gonna be nothing special, bro. It don't matter how much money he got. It don't matter the lawyers he get, bro. If they got somebody who's an informant or who is willing to cooperate and tell them what they need, or if they have recordings or anything like that, pictures, videos, it's over with for Durk, bro. He gonna go ahead and do that time, bro. And it's over with. And I guarantee you, at the end of this, if they can't get him on any of this right here, they're gonna hit him with a RICO. Watch. They're gonna hit him with a RICO. And hey, he can go and counsel it. It's over with. It's over with.
In part 2 is to clear some of these allegations up. Go over the full indictment for you guys to check out for yourself and come with your own conclusion at the end. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, fam, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna jump right to it. Durk Bank, also known as Lord Durk, a Chicago Grammy Award winning artist. A man who this week alone was Mayor Brandon Johnson's biggest individual donor at $150,000 with the Voice Torn LLC. A young man who received 2 keys from his state this week. And also...
Boy got 2 of them things, man. He got 2 of them things. It's crazy. And he just got them taken away.
And even sold out the United Center. And even had people he allegedly once had beef with share stage with him. Yet and still, with all that happening, less than 72 hours after his performance in Chicago, his mugshot will get released to the public, accusing him of being the mastermind behind the murder for hire plot. Now, people saying Lord Durk was arrested this morning, Friday. That was false. Lord Durk was arrested yesterday, Thursday, 10/24/2024, by the Marshal Service.
Why y'all need to
now, before we go over Lord Durk's alleged charges, I want us to check out some allegations that's been made since his arrest, like him attempting to flee, and also an informant that members allegedly a part of OTF are exposing. One allegation was Lord Durk attempting to flee to Italy from Florida on a private jet once his associates was arrested. Now, authorities have not confirmed that that's true or not, and that's important, especially when his lawyer present a package for bond. Now, the next one is an affiliate.
Right, because if that is true, if they do have proof that Lil Durk was trying to get up out this country, knowing that he had a warrant, knowing that the police was coming for him, they're not going to let him go. He's going to sit in jail just like Young Thug, and they're going to put him on a flight risk. They're going to put him on a flight risk just like they did Young Thug. But, hey, hopefully it's not true so that way he can get a bond and get out and fight this case outside of jail and be in the, in a good state. You feel me? Because it ain't nothing like sitting in jail trying to fight a case. It ain't. Like, but hopefully it's false. But if he would have got out the country, he would have been all right. I mean, he would have never came back to the States. He would have never came back to the States, especially if he would have made it to Saudi. The bros, the Muslim brothers would have took care of him over there. They would have took care of him over there. They would have held him down. They would have laid him low. And we would have never heard of Durk being in the States again. So anybody who paid tour money to see him, you would have never got your show in with him. But let's see what OTF Jam got to do with it.
Named OTF Jam. He was arrested at the age of 17. He did 12 years. Jeez. A year after, he decided to try to rap. He even was mentioned by Lord Durk in a song with King Von, with Lord Durk quoting in his verse, "I gave Jam 50 out that Jam, ain't gotta ask again." Referencing to 50K. Here's 50K. Some pictures. Check out the song.
I don't even ask when it come to cash, they catch him blast his ass. Jam get at that Jam, I give him 50, ain't gotta ask again.
Now OTF Jam mentioned this in an interview clip I later played, but it seemed he met Lord Durk at Lord Reese's house. They all from Lambron, the legend.
Free people want to hip, so I'm gonna rap about us in these streets, you know what I'm saying? But really ain't that, so I ain't no rapper, I'm just a street dude with a little talent. Put it like that.
Right, there's a big difference.
Yeah, it's that.
Hell yeah, because shit, you just came home not too long ago, like when you come home.
So I've been home a little bit over a year.
Yeah, okay.
A little bit over a year.
Yeah.
12 years flat.
12 years?
Like 12 years.
12 of them things.
Did my time. Ain't told on nobody.
Right.
Ain't no food shit on my name. Now I'm back. I'm living a life I never thought I'd live. You know?
Good shit. Hell yeah, but like if you can't talk about it, like why did you have to sit down for 12?
I went to jail for attempt.
Okay.
Attempt murder. It was more than that, but shit, that's what I did my time for.
Okay.
An attempt. You know, street shit.
Yeah. Real shit. Hell yeah, but for the attempt, you know what I'm saying? Like they gave you 12. Like how long they give you on papers?
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
on the road right now.
Okay. So when you get off?
I don't know, shit. I don't know exactly. Yeah. They let me know when they tell me sign the papers, man. I just go with the flow.
Still don't know when he get off
the road. But is they allowing you like to travel, leave the city type shit, or no, they ain't allowing you to do that right now?
No, they ain't allowing me to do that. Yeah. They don't allow me to do that. What you know?
Yeah, but shit, dog, 12 years ago, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, the music scene was way different. Like, it was way different 12 years ago, like,
so now you know who OTF Jam is and his connection to OTF. Fam, it seems he's been a fall guy, according to the facts presented to the public. In 2023, during this interview, he came home, he said last year, which would be 2022, indicating that he possibly got arrested in 2010. It's a very low chance that he have years of wiretaps, which they alleged on social media, of Lord Durk, if he wasn't even home a year before the demise of Quando Rondo cousin in LA in August of 2022, that the feds is alleging Lord Durk to fund it. Now we got that squared away. It's time for the indictment. And the first red flag is this.
Boy, they got the legs out, boy. They got them things out. They is blicking shit down. They got them boys surrounded on. Is that? Oh no, that's just two different camera angles. I thought they had them in two different locations. They had boys set up.
Fam, each person who they calling a defendant has been arrested in this indictment. Now, it's 5 co-conspirators that's not been identified. And of course, Lord Durk was one. And I'm gonna read the entire indictment, and I'm gonna let you guys depict who you guys believe is co-conspirator number 1. But after we talk about that, I want us to ask ourselves, why only 5 people has been identified, and as of now, as we know, 6 people has been arrested. Another thing I want us to point out, they have every detail from phone calls, plane records, credit card information, and even conversations you would only know if you was on the other end of a phone call. No one else. But that being said, it's a high chance. No matter what phone call the feds have, they already been tapping Lord Durk calls. And whatever he said is between him, God, and now in the feds. The feds have reported that Lord Durk allegedly contacted some of the people that was connected with the case and threatened to kill them if they talk. Now, if you don't know, the people who was indicted that was identified is Kayvon Grant, a.k.a. Cuz, or a.k.a. Vonnie, DeAndre Wilson, a.k.a. Didi, Keith Jones, a.k.a. Flacca, David Lindsay, a.k.a. Brown Eyes, and Houston, a.k.a. Boogie. Now, it's also mentioned co-conspirators 1 to 5, meaning it's 5 co-conspirators, were members or associates of an organization called Only the Family, or OTF, which is, among other things, produced and sold hip-hop music from artists primarily from Chicago. Now, the defendants Keith Jones, aka Flocka, and David Lindsay, aka Brown Eyes, were members of other gangs in Chicago, Illinois. Now, this is why I need you guys to pay attention early out the gate, fam. On page 3 of this 21-page indictment, it speak on how King Von lost his life. November 6, 2020, Davon Bennett, a high-ranking OTF member, got into a physical altercation with Quando Rondo at a nightclub in Atlanta, Georgia. During that fight, an associate of Quando Rondo pulled out a firearm and shot King Von multiple times, killing him. After the murder, co-conspirator 1 made clear in coded language that co-conspirator 1 would pay a bounty or a monetary reward and or a payment to anyone who took part in killing Quando Rondo for his...
So, I believe that the co-defendant number 1 is DURK. I feel like co-defendant number 1 is DURK. I feel like that's who that is. That's just me though. I might be wrong, but I feel like co-defendant number 1 is DURK. And I mean, they got all his information. Nobody else here really is like that. They don't have the pool that DURK has. They don't have the money that DURK has. And that's why I say it's DURK. I could be wrong though.
Role in King's Von murder. Now after this, people start to talk about some of Lil Durk lyrics. I don't want that. I want that I paid for.
I don't want no niggas who you catch. I want the one I paid for. We on it.
Now it's a high chance we know who co-conspirator number 1 is. Page 3 of the indictment went on to say on August 18, 2022, the co-conspirators learned that TB was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles, California, referencing to Quando Rondo. As alleged in count 1 and 2, after learning of TB's location, defendants will...
Yeah. What's it, that Brick Baby boy? Hey, that boy shiesty. Because I guarantee you he's the only person who knew in LA where Quando Rondo was staying. Just because Quando Rondo is to some people he's a big celebrity, he's a rapper. I mean, he makes good music to some people. So, you know, he's got to move with a purpose and, you know, watch how he's moving. So I feel like Brick Baby definitely is the one who dropped that location. Yeah, Brick Baby has something to do with this too, in my opinion. But hey, I'm not here to incriminate nobody. Just my opinion.
Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator 2 traveled from Chicago, Illinois to Los Angeles, California for the purpose of murdering Quando Rondo. On that same date, August 18, 2022, defendant Grant, aka Vonnie, also traveled by private jet to Los Angeles, California. Page 3 go on and say, as alleged in count 1 and 2, on August 19, 2022, defendants Grant, Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston and co-conspirator number 2 used 2 vehicles to track, stalk, and attempt to kill Quando Rondo by gunfire, including with a fully automatic firearm, resulting in the death of his cousin. Now on page 5 it say, co-conspirator 1 will place bounties on individuals that co-conspirator 1 and other OTF members wanted to kill, including Quando Rondo. As
That's
part
dirt.
of the bounty, co-conspirators known and unknown, including defendant Wilson, aka Didi, will pay anyone who took part in the killing of Quando Rondo and or reward individuals with lucrative music opportunities with OTF. Co-conspirators known and unknown, including Didi, will recruit others, including defendant Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator 2 to find, track, and Quando Rondo. It went on to say that the defendants and the co-conspirator 2 would travel throughout Los Angeles County via cars that was given by Vonnie to track, find, and take out the life of Quando Rondo. But Vonnie made a couple purchases in LA. On August 18, 2022, Vonnie purchased 4 black ski masks from a sports goods store in LA. But according to Overact number 14, on that same day, Vonnie used a credit card ended in 1015, which was an OTF credit card number 2. Vonnie rented a hotel room for the co-conspirators located in Los Angeles, California, University City Hotel. Vonnie also met with the co-conspirators on that same day to provide the defendants, Jones, Lindsay, and co-conspirator 2 with firearms, including a firearm that had been modified to operate as a fully automatic machine gun to take out the life of Quando Rondo. Vonnie also got the 2 rental cars, a BMW sedan from a rental company in Los Angeles County, and a white Infiniti sedan with a fake license plate. Now, people putting the LA blogger Brick Baby into the fold because of the overact number 2. On August 18, 2022, one or more co-conspirators, including co-conspirator 4, learned that TB, Quando Rondo, was visiting California and staying in a hotel in Los Angeles. And it's crazy to think that, according to overact number 3, on that same day, Vonnie took a private plane from Miami, Florida to Los Angeles, California. That's how important this was to them, allegedly. Now, according to overact number 20, on August 19, 2022, using the BMW and the Infiniti, defendants Grants Wilson Jones.
Boy, they wanted Quando Rondo that bad, bro. And them boys hopped on a private jet. Same day, finding out where this nigga was at, they hopped on a private jet to go get him. They was going to take his ass out, bro. So Quando Rondo, boy, I'm glad you and Durk dropped this beef that y'all had, because they was on your head, boy. They was about to get you, my guy. It was about to be over with. Night. Which I don't condone any of that, because that shit, right, I mean, that's not cool, man. Y'all could have put y'all hands and feet on him. But like I said, when none of this would have never happened if Quando Rondo's associate would have never shot and killed King Von. So now they feel like they got to get some get back, bro. They got to get even. But now I guess it's all dropped. And yeah, man. He's on his ass, though.
Lindsay and Houston and co-conspirator 2 followed and tracked Quando Rondo black Escalade to a clothing store located on Melrose Avenue in West Hollywood, California. The below image shows the BMW and Infiniti following the black Escalade, in which TB, Quando Rondo, and his cousin, Lil Pat, were passengers as the black Escalade traveled towards the clothing store. It then went on to say that the defendants and co-conspirator 2, using the BMW and the Infiniti, tracked Quando Rondo's black Escalade to a gas station located on Beverly Boulevard in Los Angeles, California, the Beverly gas station. The indictment then go on and say that the defendant, Houston, drove the Infiniti to an alley behind the Beverly gas station and parked the vehicle so that the defendants, Jones and Lindsay, and co-conspirator 2 could attempt the murder of Quando Rondo. And then went on to say that the defendants and co-conspirator 2 used firearms produced by Vonnie, including a fully automatic firearm, to shoot Quando Rondo's car, striking and killing his cousin, who was standing next to Quando Rondo's car while Quando Rondo was inside. The images below show the defendant Jones and Liz.
Boy, they got them blicks out there, boy. Them boys is not playing. Them boys is not playing, man. They is ready to... That day, they was on a mission, bro. Quando Rondo is blessed that he did not get hit, bro. He blessed, bro, because they was on his ass. Like, look at these boys. That's, what, 1, 2, 3? Is that a third person right there? I can't really tell if that's a third person. It looks like a third person. Then they got the dick on the pistol. Yeah. Yeah. He was about to be... It was over with, man.
Izzy and co-conspirator 2 found their guns at TB's, aka Quando Rondo's, black Escalade. After the shooting, the defendants and co-conspirator 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant in Los Angeles, California, where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payments to defendants, Jones and Lizzie, for the shooting that just happened. Dee ended up being the one that gave up the money. Now, the last major detail was overact number 26.
So... They got, let me make sure I heard that right, because it sounded, he said they had recordings of conversations. So that means somebody is wearing a wiretap somewhere.
After the shooting, the defendants and co-conspirator 2 traveled to a hamburger restaurant in Los Angeles, California, where the co-conspirators discussed, among other things, payments to defendants, Jones and Lizzie, for the shooting that just happened.
Okay, so they don't have recordings, but they got somebody within that group of people, those 3 people was talking. So one of them is telling, because how do they know these boys went to the hamburger shop and had conversations about payments and all of this stuff. Somebody got to tap on somewhere. Somebody got to tap on somewhere, and it's gonna come out who got that tap.
Didi ended up being the one that gave up the money. Now the last major detail was over act number 26. That same day, using the OTF credit card number 1, co-conspirator number 3 purchased airline tickets from San Diego, California to Chicago, Illinois for defendants Wilson, Jones, Lindsay, and Houston, and co-conspirator number 2, who we all know is also the shooter.
Lil Durk is charged in a murder for hire scheme. We're working right now to get more details on this investigation, but we know the 32-year-old was arrested Thursday by U.S. Marshals in Florida and is being held in custody. Earlier this month, Banks was sued for his alleged involvement in the deadly shooting of another rapper in Chicago, FBG Duck. That happened 4 years ago. Weekly's family says Banks had a hand in that gang-related shooting in 2020 in the city's Gold Coast neighborhood. Lil Durk and his team didn't comment on that lawsuit, but of course we'll be sure to provide you with an update when we learn more about the charges Banks is now facing.
Now I know this was a lot, but I hope I was able to clear a lot of information that was floating around up. Now as more developed, I'll keep you guys updated. But right now, we're looking at a rapper who lost it all because he wanted to slide for Von. Some of his fans and other fans been using against him for almost 2 years. And now...
Yo, listen, I ain't gonna lie. He's about to lose a bunch of shit behind sliding for Von. They gassed him up. I mean, he did what he did. And he played his part in what he played his part in, allegedly. If it was me, I wouldn't be spending none of my time. Because I can't, I mean, what I'm going to do? I go kill one of the niggas that killed my people. I can't get my boy back. So what am I killing him for? Rest in peace, that's all I can do for him. I mean, I pay for the funeral or whatever. But I'm not doing all that sliding back and all that shit. I mean, you call me what you want, but I call me smart. I call me trying to get some money and, you know. Killing motherfuckers is not on that agenda to get no money. But man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Shout out to the Family TV for the video. And we'll catch y'all on the next one.